So everything is going good. Streaming is live, and we are here for the video, which is the MERN Stack. Okay, and so MERN Stack is a JavaScript stack that is used for easier and faster development of the full stack web applications. So MERN Stack compromises of four technologies. So what are those? So those are in the name only. So MongoDB, Express, React, and Node.js. So it is designed to make the web development process smoother and easier. So each of these four powerful technologies provides an end-to-end framework for the developers to work in, and each technologies each technologies plays a big part in the development of the web applications. So so we are getting started. So instead of the what we call the the conceptual thing, we are doing some tutorials in here. So getting started, so first of all what we have to do is, so create a new project folder. So I'm starting a Visual Studio Code as a IDE. So you can download the Visual Studio from here also. So Visual Studio Code, search in Google Chrome and you will get the Visual Studio. So this is cross platform, you can download for the Mac, Windows and the Linux. Just download the stable version and you are good to go. So for the installation, just uh, have the basic settings. Don't interfere the settings, basic settings. So in the VS Code, so what we have to do is, so we have to first create a new project folder. So file, so open a folder. So so we are going to the desktop and we are creating a new folder. So um, so folder name, anything we can do. So we can give it like MERN and we can select this folder. Now this folder is being opened in the Visual Studio, so I trust. So now this folder is open in here. So this is the MERN. So this folder is open in here. So now what we have to do is, then go to the project folder in the command prompt or terminal. So you have to open the terminal. So new terminal, this is the shortcut. So and in the terminal, so terminal is being started. So in the terminal, so for your easier, I am starting the command prompt in here. You can also do in the command prompt also. I have installed that Windows subsystem for the Linux. So I'm, for your sake, I'm doing it in the Microsoft terminal. So now you have to do, for initializing the package.json file, you have to do npm init. So it is, so npm, what is npm? First of all, so for to initialize the npm, you have to first of all have to install. So you have to install the Node.js. Go to this website Node.js and you can download the download for Windows or your system. So download this long-term support LTS version. So this is recommended for the most users, so 16.13.0. So you can click on download and you can easily install. So don't make any setting changes. You are good to go in the default settings only. So you have to install this Node.js. So what is Node.js? So Node.js is a JavaScript runtime environment, so which is built on the JavaScript V8 engine, so which is built in a Chrome's V8 JavaScript engine. So this Chrome has the V8 engine, and the V8 engine is now embedded in the Node.js. So simply So B8 is the Google's open source high performance JavaScript runtime environment. So which is written in C++. You can, so it is used in Chrome as well as in the Node.js. So either you can have the in the console of the Google Chrome you can get this B8 engine, or in the Node.js. So for uh, having the Google's runtime JavaScript engine, we are having this Node.js. So now what is npm? Okay, so what is npm? So simply npm, what is in here, simply npm is a package manager for the JavaScript programming language, which is maintained by npm incorporation. So npm is the default package for the JavaScript runtime environment, which is Node.js. Okay, this comes with Node.js and is the default package manager. So it is simply the package manager for your JavaScript JavaScript project. So this npm makes the JavaScript project development more production level and elegant. So this is the simple word in the npm. Now you have everything. So you need Visual Studio, Node.js and the npm. Okay, npm you do not have to install, it comes with, it is the default package manager of the Node.js. If you install Node.js, it comes with that. So if you, so I have already installed, so we can check the node version in here by node minus version hyphen of version. So it will give, so you can do like this also, minus b. Okay, so it will give the version 14.18.1. so my computer has this version of the Node.js. Now so it comes with the npm package manager, so you can check the npm version also. So this is the default npm with this version, so which is good. Now clear this terminal, cls in here. Okay, cls for the command prompt, and for the terminal you can, for the Windows terminal, for the Linux terminal you can do clear. So now in this terminal what you have to do is npm init. So it is initializing the, the package.json file. So again I'm making it clear that make sure you should install the Node.js, which comes with the npm package manager. Okay, so it is giving the package name, which is mon, or you can change some like that. So I'm not changing, I'm making as it mon. So version 1.0, so you can write the description. I'm not changing that. Entry point is index.js, test command is blank, so git repository also blank, keyword also blank. So you can give the author name, so license, and everything is okay, enter. So I'm all clicking, just press enter, and now it created the package.json file. If you click in here, you can get this package.json with the name, version and description. You can change from here also, you can give description like that also. So these are the script. So any of the dependencies we add in this folder in this project, it will be added in this package.json with the dependencies. Now good, so this is the npm initialization, where we have finally successfully initialized our project. Okay, we have initialized our project. Okay, and now this is normal package.json file looks like. So this is the normal, and so based on your requirement you can install modules by typing npm install module name. So you can do npm install any module name below. So for that I am installing the express. So if you install this express, so it is being installed. So you can see added in the dependencies express with this version, and you can see new file which is package log json is also. So if you search control F and find the express, so it has the dependencies. So express also has the other dependencies in itself also, so it has all other dependencies also. So package lock has the dependencies of dependencies. So also in the node modules we can find the express folder in here. So it also comes with another libraries index, also the package.json, everything in here. So this is install. So now you can think like, so we have logged our package in this package log.json and dependencies in the package. So if you delete this node modules, okay, so if it gets deleted, or you delete this, or you ignore this, again you can do npm. So first make it clear cls, and if you just run npm I, which is npm install again the node modules, and everything will be set up for your environment. So you can see again the express folder in here, so which is good. So we have come this far. Now we have initialized the package.json. So let me show you something. So this is the another, so this is the MERN stack. So this is the MERN stack. So you can see in here. So this is how we are doing right now. So I'm following this. So control B to hide this sidebar. So control B, so we are good. So I'm following in this tutorial. So this tutorial is good. So based on your requirement, you can install modules by typing npm install and the module name, and you can do save, which will show up in the package .json, or you can simply type npm install, it gets saved like you seen here. Now, so getting to know about more about the MERN Stack components. So first one, the most important for the database management is the MongoDB. So what is MongoDB? MongoDB is a cross-platform document-oriented database. So it's just like a document, okay, so it's just like a document. So this is pretty easier than other database. So MongoDB is a NoSQL database, where, so what do you mean by the NoSQL? So where each record in a document comprising of a key value pair that are similar to the JSON, which is the JavaScript object notation objects. Okay, so MongoDB is flexible and allows its user to create schema. So main component is the schema. So main component is the database, then the schema, and inside the schema there are many tables also. Okay, so documents that are identified by the primary key, okay, and make up the basic unit of the MongoDB. Once MongoDB is installed, user can make use of the Mongo shell as well. So Mongo shell provides a JavaScript interface through which the user can interact and carry out different operations like CRUD operations, querying, updating records, and deleting records, like that. So why use only MongoDB? So MongoDB is very fast. So being a document oriented database, so it is easy to index documents, therefore it is faster, therefore a faster response. So it is also scalable. So large data can be handled by dividing it into several machines. So use of JavaScript, MongoDB uses JavaScript, which is the biggest advantage. Okay, so MongoDB also uses the JavaScript. So for that purpose also, I think we should use MongoDB as a um, as a full stack development. So schema less any type of data in a separate document. So every schema, there are many schemas, so you can put in a separate document. So data is stored in the form of JSON. Okay, So what is JSON? JSON is a JavaScript object notation. So objects, object member, arrays, values, and string. JSON syntax is very easy to use and easy to read also. So JSON has a wide range of the browser capability, so uh, can be compatible with any browser like Firefox, Chrome. So sharing data of any size and type, video, audio can be shared easily. So it has a simple environment setup. So it is really simple to set up the MongoDB. So flexible document model, MongoDB supports model. So this is the document model like the tables. It has the tables, schemas, columns, and SQL, which is faster and easier. Creating a database simply don't use. So let's do like that. So creating a database simply, so how we can create a database? So simply we can create the first database. So use database and the semicolon. So this is the database name you can create. So like you can do. So I am getting another select a language, and I'm here doing, maybe we have the Mongo, no, so you can do JSON. Okay, just JSON. So you simply you can do is use, so you use and the database name. So the database name may be the hospital or the student. Okay, so simply like this. So this is the database name. So student record, like that. So after that you should creating a table. If the collection table doesn't exist, then a new collection table will be created. So you can do is db dot collection table, and inside of this you can name the table name. So what you can do is student 2020, student 2021, like that. So in here also we can do like student 2021, copy this, copy in here like this. You can, so now I can insert into record into this collection table. So you can not the collection table, just the db dot collection. Okay, so this is, so we are, so let me comment it out. So creating a database. So similarly what are creating a table, and similarly what you can do is insert records into the collection. So how you can give this is, so we can simply write db dot collection. Okay, db dot collection, I'm not writing, so here also given. So db dot collection name and insert. So insert is the function. Okay, so this is the function, and inside of we are passing this object with the key value pair. Okay, id, name, department, and organization separated with a comma, so which is good. So only the strings are included inside the quotation. The numerical or integer value is passed like in normal way. So we can query any document. So db.collection, if you want to find name.clause for each print JSON, so you can get this. So db everything. So now we are talking, so you can get, so if you, so use gigs. So here the collection is the no database is the gigs, and switch to the db gigs. So now db dot create collection gigs for gigs. So this is the new collection name. So this is also created. So this is the table. So okay, one table is created. Then db plus gigs for gigs. So insert into that, insert the function, and inside of that the JSON formatted object is passed, like that. So also write result and inserted one, so one object is has been inserted. So if you want to find the name of clause for each, so everything should be for, so everything every element of the object should be printed as a JSON, so you can get the JSON. So this is added by the MongoDB itself, the ID object ID, and this is the uh, this ID name and everything in here. So now what is the express? So express, if you, so if I go to in here, so if I pass what is express, so what is express? So express.js. So express is a fast and unopinionated minimalistic web framework for the Node.js. So you can install express. I have shown you how to install the express. So you can install express using the node package manager. So you can do np, and you can see, so express uh, using, so express is the web framework for the Node.js, so it makes easier. So nodes, it is only for the node, okay. So it makes a lot of the work easier, which we used to do in the Node.js. So you can install npm express by the npm I express, and you can include by this. So express is equals to require express. So after installing into your npm node package manager, and you can assign this express to the app. So we are calling this function and assigning it to this. And now if you app.get, so this is the get function used to get, and if this is the URL, and this is the function with the request and response, and it will send hello world and app listen to this port. So Node.js move through the npm registry available through the npm also. Before installing and downloading Node.js should be 0.10 and higher. Installing is done using npm install. This also same. So features robust routing, focus on high performance, HTTPS helpers, everything in here. So you can do this sort of things. So everything in here. So you know Express is a Node.js framework. Okay, rather than writing a code using the Node.js and creating loads of node modules, as Express makes it much simpler and easier to write the backend code. Okay, so Express helps in designing a great web application and APIs. Express supports many middlewares, which makes the code shorter and easier to write. So why use the Express? So Express is the asynchronous. Okay, so it does not wait for anything. So like sort of that thing. So asynchronous, which means it is very fast and efficient and single threaded, efficient and fast and scalable. So just work on a single thread, okay, and which definitely makes it asynchronous. So it is efficient, fast and scalable. As the biggest community of for the Node.js, Express promote code reusability and its built-in router. So robust API, create a new folder to start your Express project and type the below. So accept the default setting and continue. So create a new folder to start Express, then type the command below in the command prompt to initialize and accept the default setting. Okay, so you can npm it. So I'm showing you that also. So again, what you can do is delete all that. Okay, we have deleted. You can, so I'm zooming out a little bit. So view appearance, zoom out, control minus minus minus. So okay, just plus one. Now I'm don't save. So the mon folder is empty. So cls in here. Now npm init, npm initialization. In the default setting only you can press enter, so just press enter for the default setting only. Now the package.json has been created, so you can see everything is the normal package.json. So how we can install? So then install express by typing npm install express and minus minus save also, or you can also not do also there. So npm notice created a log file as a package.log. You should commit this file npm1 everything in here. So express 4.17.1 added 50 packages from 37 contributors, like sort of things. Audited 126. So node modules is here, and the package log.json also will be created. So both are in here, you can see. So express 4.17.1 added 50 packages from 37 contributor. So npm notice created our log file as a package log. You should commit this file also, everything will be good. So now type in the following index.js to create the sample solver. Now I am, so this is the main entry point, which is the entry point, which is the index.js. So I'm creating a new index.js file in here, which is good. Now what we are doing is we are importing, we are importing express, okay, express, and we are saving it in this this variable, now which is good, index.js. now what you can do is, so http, so we are also, http is also a default module. Express is also a third-party module, and express is the third-party module, but the https is the default module. So we are down requiring the http also. So require http like that inside the quotations, finish with the semicolon. So now what we can do is we can create a sample solver. So how we can create a sample solver is, so we can do, so what we can do is we can http dot create server. So if you just do http dot and create server, and no, what you have to do is now initialize the, so we should call the express, so express function calling like this. So now this express function should be assigned to app, so we can refer to app in case we need the express in every case. So now what we can also initialize, so we can initialize const host name also, host name, so in which host we are host name also we have declared again. So it's similarly const port also, like that. So port is like we can do 4000, which is good. Now what we can do is, so we can app dot create. So we can do is, now we can do is const sample server, or we can do the server is equals to http dot create server, and inside of this we are giving the express server. Now this server should listen, so we can have the server, so we can pass now the port name. So this is the port, then the host name. Okay, host name is host name. Then we have the callback function, which is the arrow function, and we can do like that. And if the server is server friend, what we can do is console dot log. So server is running, like that. Also you can do, so server is running in http slash slash localhost 4000, like that. So if you control S, control save that, and if you open control click, so site cannot be reached. Okay, so if you see in here, so it will not work fine. Why? Because you have to go into the package.json, or it will work. So this is the package.json. You have not to play with this package log and node module, just play with the index.js mainly and the package.json sometimes. So you can do is node dot slash index.js also. So let's making it clear. Okay, now node dot slash and hit tab, it will give automatically detect, and if you hit enter, server is running in localhost 4000. If you control click that, so it is giving cannot get. Now it is giving cannot get. So why it is not giving? So we do not have anything to show in here. So for that, what we have to do is, so this app should use, so first of all you have to pass the request and the response, also that comes with the next and the error also, but we didn't need any of this, just need request and response. So this is the arrow function, and inside of this what we can do is console.log request.headers. Okay, and request.error, and the response should be the status code, which is the status code, which is the 200 is the okay good, and rest that set header is the, so that I'm copying this, rest int is the thing will be showing in here. So again with that control C and again run that. So refresh that. This is the test server and everything is good. So in here everything will be shown. So server is running and this will be shown in here. So for their console log request.header, these things showed up here. So if you comment this, so it becomes tedious to restart your server. So what you can do is add in here start and the script is the, we are starting using the node1 dot slash index.js. So in case you didn't know what is node1, so node mon, okay. So node1 is a simple monitoring script for using which is used during the development of the Node.js. So it helps to make the development of Node.js automatic by easier by automatically restarting the node application when file is changed. Okay, when any file is changed. So you know that also. Now so we have started that. So we are control C for exit. Now npm start, oh sorry, so there is one comma missing. Control C, npm run start, okay, or the npm start is not, so you have to do npm run start. So node1 is ready. So this is the version of the node1 2.0.7. so for restarting enter rs. So watching in this path which is the dot, so in this mon folder only, okay, not outside of this folder, and watching the file with the extension js and mjs and this one. Every time we make changes on this type, these extended files. So if you, so server running on port 4000. So if you uncomment that, so it is restarting due to changes and running, okay. So you do not have to refresh. Control yes, not only starting. So let's talk about something about these things what we are getting. So let's format this code somehow. So how we can format that is, so we have used these variable names. So we can do is server, okay, server running, okay, server running, and for using the variable in, you should use the backticks, and inside of this use the dollar sign, and inside of the curly braces pass the host name. Similarly in this also give the dollar sign, and inside of the curly braces give the port. like this. So if we change port to the 80 port, which is the default port, so we will not get, so it is restarting. So if we restart this, so this is the 4000 port we are not getting in here, so you have to go to this 80 port. So you will not see semicolon colon 80 because this is the default port. Now everything is good. Host name express is being here, so let's format this code somehow. Port, so again we can do like in here process dot env dot port, so it will start the port. So let's see process dot env dot port in that. So what is process.env.port? So process dot means whatever in the environment variable can you use. So you do not have always open this 3000 port. So you can do like that. Process dot env dot port, any port, or the 3000 also, or the 3000, like you can do like this. So if you see in here, we are requiring the express http also. Host name is of localhost. So let's do that port to 8080. Okay, const app express. So app dot use request response, which is console, which will console log this request dot header. So it is logging in here request. So response will be 200. Response dot set header will be the content type and the, so let me show you. So this is the 8080. So now host connection accept host connection accept referee. So content type and the rest dot int we are passing to this. This is the HTML server. So in the HTML body and h1. So if you inspect, you'll get this in the HTML and the body. This is the h1, and in the console if you refresh it, nothing in the console, so which is good. Now sample. So after that, server dot listen. So listening to this server. So first you do not need this at that time. So what is server dot listen? So you should use here the app dot listen. Okay, now it is, so now this, so http comes with this create server, which is, so now in the create server we are giving this app like that. So which is good. Now this is good, now time to Okay, so this is the sample. So server running at, just do like that, http and the host name and the port name, and port slash. Now this is good. So update the script. We have also upgraded the script, so we can start the node mon. So start is the node.index.js. Also you can do the node.js also. So here you have to do node only. Node one is carrying here, so for the node one in here also node one.index.js. Node mon, or in this same folder you can do like this also, node index.js. So npm start, so running like this, so you can open like this. So now the React is a JavaScript library that is used for building the user interface. React is used for the development of the single page application and the mobile application because of the ability to handle rapidly changing data. So this is developed by the Facebook. So React allows users to code in a JavaScript and create a UI component. So why use the React? Because of the virtual DOM. These are the features. So virtual DOM object is the representation of the DOM object, document object model. Virtual DOM is actually a copy of the original DOM. Any modification in the web application cause the entire UI to re-render the virtual DOM. Then the difference between the original DOM and the virtual DOM is compared, and the changes are made accordingly to the original DOM. Okay, so Jsx is a JavaScript XML. It is the HTML. So it is the some we can say it is the steroid HTML, HTML and XML JavaScript extension which is used in the React. So it makes it easier and simpler to write the React components. So basically JSX is more. So this is the JSX in here, like this also the JSX, this type of the JSX. So we'll create the what is JSX also. So components, so React.js supports components. Components are the building blocks of the UI, wherein each component has the logics to the overall UI. These components also promote the code reusability, which is very essential, and make the overall web application easier to understand. So high performance features like virtual DOM, JSX, and the component-based design development makes it much faster than the rest of the framework out there. Okay, so developing Android or the iOS application with the help of the React Native, you can easily code the Android-based or iOS-based application with just the knowledge of the JavaScript and the React.js. You can start your React.js application by first installing the Create React app using the npm or the yarn. So now so nodemon we have done. What is nodemon? Now so nodemon is done. Okay, so after that we searched about the process.env.code. What is that? Okay, so in many environments, as the convention, you can use the environment variable port to tell your whoever what port is uh, what. So you can go in here. So 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 it means whatever in the environment variable port or the 3000, there is nothing there, so you can pass the app listen app.listen port, and that makes your server accept what ports to listen or the parameter. If you pass 3000 hard-coded app.listen, you will always listen to the port 3000, which might be just for you but not for other, depending on the requirement and application. So this is good. I'm upvoting that. Now we are here in the React. So not that React. Okay, React. So React is a JavaScript library, okay, for building the beautiful user interface. This is the declarative, so, and is the component based and learn once, right anywhere. A simple component based, you can see about that. Jsx is optional but not required also. Now the stateful component, what are the states? Okay, so the application, this is the simple to do application. So add 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 like that. This is the applications. A component using the external plugins also, if some markdown like that also you can do. Nice. So go to the documents now. So we are creating, so creating a new React app. Okay, so you can create React application by installing the create React app. So what is the create React app? This is the integrated toolchain for the best user and developer experience. So create React is a comfortable environment for learning React and is the best way to start building a new web page application in React. Okay, so you can do like that: npx react create app and the my app. So this is for installing if you didn't have the React installed, React app installed. So or you can do the npx react create app. So we are doing that. So I'm copying this also, copy. Now I'm copying that and minimizing that. So another command prompt. So inside of this, copying that. So this global is for you can have it in the whole system. I am only using in this program only. So npm install create react app. Okay, so now close this. So I'm making some mistakes in order to make you understand. I'm making mistakes by knowing or by unknowingly also, so that you can understand. Now so it is being, so now this is the error in here. So operating system rejected it or you left permission, okay, like that sort of things. So what you can do is, so first of all what you have to do is git init, just initializing the git, and now git add. So this node modules is very big and we do not need, so we are making one git ignore, and inside of this we are passing that folder node modules to be ignored. So this will be ignored if the spelling is good, node modules. So 1 2 3 4 git add all. So everything is being added. That was for the what that was why you express, that was for the, so we have to git add, okay, git commit minus m, and that express like that, and git push. So this is good, okay, git ignore is good, index.js is good, git, okay, you have to not to push right now. Now what you can do is, in the localhost, this is the mon guide, so npm install create react app. So npm is already installed, npm minus v, okay, npm is installed. So why it is not working, npm install create react app. So now good, it is good, you can see the create react app 4.0.3. so npm install create react app, npm 1, no description, no repository field, added 7 packages from 3 contributors, found 5 isolated vulnerability. So what we can do is commit these changes to the staging area, okay, and into the staging area, and so git also, no git, not git, npm on in install, so npm install, or we can uninstall that also. So what was that, packaged create react app was the extra one, so it is removing again. So remove the package, it is giving that if we now package.json has not anything like that. So if you again npm install the create react app, it will be merged, I think, if it was the same thing. Then we can create now a new react app using the create react app and the app name. So let's, if it is installed, it is taking time, but it will now create react has been added, which is good. Now this package.json and this should be the, oh wow, which is good, now not this one, so copy, so just copy this, so you should create you should be created after that my app, and you should be into that folder and the npm installed. So copy this only and paste in here. So npx. So first of all, what you can do is clear that. Now npx or paste npx create react app my app, like that. So it will take time. So beside that we are doing, and we are keeping this to in here. So this will take time, so I'm watching. It should really take much time. You should be seeing it to take time, because my internet is also very slow. Oh shit, my next monitor worked, which is good. Now I am this will be completed, then I'll be talking to you again. So it is being installed. I think because of my slow internet it is being like that. So this was just a bootcamp like of thing. So in this I was working for a MERN full stack web application. So I came across this article which was very good, and I thought of making video while learning this article with you in this YouTube channel. So this is a good idea, but not the best option because my computer is running very making very much noise. My laptop is being overheated, so I think I should. I'm making my fan super fast. My so finally it is being installed. So after being installed, I will give you the instruction then only. So so I'm doing one non-stack web applications, which is the e-commerce site. Oh my god, 34,000. Okay, that application. So this is a very good article from Geeks for Geeks MERN Stack, and in my stream. So so this MERN stack is one of the most popular stack. Okay, and the Node developer are the most wanted developer, and React is just a front end thing. Okay, so so entire Netflix, Facebook, Instagram, these BBC, these websites are powered by the React, which is developed by the Facebook. So React has very good UI development workflow, you can say like that. And that so so this is the day of the October 27. Okay, this is the day of the October 7, and we are and I will be not. So this is the October 27, and I'll be heading to Kathmandu in the 7th or the 8th October, and I will reach there in 9 October. And just see the React is also being installed down in 5.3 second installing template dependency, and it would be I will not active in this YouTube channel, but you can watch other tutorials that has been in the YouTube, and every time if I have time I will come up with anything or the everything I can find or anything I have the knowledge of this programming coding softwares and everything I will be coming up. So everything will be good, but don't hate or don't leave just because I'm inactive. I don't feel like I will give you the material if I have not knowledge about. So I will just give you the bangers videos like that. So just it is in the final step of generating our React app. So everything is being added. You can see here in the file. So in the file we have this my app folder. Everything is inside this my app folder. So node modules has been added, the public folder, src folder, and inside of which also the git ignore package and the readme yarn log, everything in here. So this node modules has already being ignored by the git ignore, okay, which is in here git ignore. So this dependency is the node modules which is being ignored. So now we'll be navigating to this my app folder because we are now in this folder, which is in the mon folder. So you should be inside this my app folder. So 2955, just so the typical React application looks like this. So this is the typical so this is the app.js being opened in here. So this is the app.js. So this is the main app which is being rendered in the local host. So this is the typical React application look like. So now this happy hacking comes, we suggest you begin by typing. So it has already given the cd my app like that. We are inside this my app. So clear that. So you can either do the npm start or the yarn start, anything you can do. So what we have did in here is everything good, okay, everything is good. We can add these changes, okay, add the changes, and what you can do is npm start, or you can do the yarn start also if you have installed the yarn in your system. So if you do the npm start, and you can see oh sorry, so this was the server. Let's, I think we can close this server and we can kill this terminal, node terminal. We can kill this wsl terminal, just the command prompt. We have staged these changes so that we can commit with the commit message npm install create react app, not like that, sorry. So control z, control p, and in the, so this was the npx create react app. So development server is being, so can you light is outdated, please run this. Now localhost 3000 is the default port number to run the React.js applications. So this is the code, and okay, inside of the app this is the header, and inside of which the React application will run. So you can see it is taking time, but it will be worthy if you see that. So this is the React application. being rendered. Okay, this is the React application. You can see the folder structure, file and folder structure. So my app and inside of this, so everything is good. This, I think this will be my thumbnail. So this is good. So we are done that. We have seen the file and folder structure, so inside of which this is the app. Okay, so this is the app. This app is being rendered in the, so if you see this index.js, okay, so this app is being rendered inside of this strict mode. Okay, react to dom and this render, and so this index.js, this app is being rendered in this index.html. So it has a three layer. This is how the React.js works. So inside of this, so deep id with the root. Okay, so the root, so if you see index.js, this is the document.get element id by root. Okay, so how this the React.js work like this. So you can see, so application.js, so update the index.js. Okay, so you can ignore all the app.js, and in the index.js what you can do is delete everything. Okay, delete this, and you can just do h1. Okay, what you can do is h1, and inside of this hello developers, like that. So it is also, so why it is not doing that is we should keep comma and the root also. Okay, so if you refresh, it is compiling. One problem, my word is unknown, hello developers, like that. Okay, hello developers, like that, which is good. Node now, this is how it works. You know about that. Now you can do is, so this is the npm react create tab. I'm committing this, and I'm saving this, or not saving this, just giving like that, staging the changes, and this is the React frontend library. Just save that also. So I've saved that, and inside of this frontend library, committing this also. Now we are at the Node.js, which is the JS runtime environment I have shown you. Without that, we won't had used the Express. So Node.js is a JavaScript environment, runtime environment for the server-side languages, which allows the user to run their code on the server, which is the outside of the browser. So Node Package Manager, which is also known as NPM, allows the user to choose from the thousands of the free packages, which are the Node modules, to download. So why use the Node.js? Because Node.js is a JavaScript runtime environment, which is an open source, which is free of cost. Okay, this is a single threaded, so follows a single threaded model which means this is the asynchronous data streaming, fast and built on the Google's Chrome's JavaScript engine. Node.js has the fast code execution, so highly scalable. Initialize a Node.js application by running the applications below. So you can do again like this npm init like that. You can do npm init and create a file, the basic Node.js example to compute. So npm init, create a file index. We have done that. We are now in the index.js. I think we should manage this. So how we can manage this is create a folder. No, create a folder which is the React, and inside of the React, this my app should be inside of the React. Move. Okay. Unable to my because resource is being, so I'm control C. So my app inside of the React. Move. So what we can do is rename this. Okay, rename this to Express, and we can select all this and inside of the Express. Move. So it is good. Everything is moving. So these are inside of the Express. Now it is good. So this is good. Moved. So click on this. Moved to Express folder. Okay, like that. Similarly, so this is in the Express. Now we are creating a folder which is called Node. Okay, Node. Okay, Node. So we'll be doing that documentation later. First of all, I'm creating this. So this is the Node.js. So we are going to that folder. So if you do ls or so why it is not working in the terminal, clear cls ls. So you can see folders in command. How? Sorry, dir. So we have directory of my app. Okay, we are in my app. So cd dot. So we are in the back. So again dir. Now the express folder. Now clear. Now we can go to change the directory to the cd into the node, which is good. ls nothing. Okay, nothing here. cls. Now what we have to do is npm init in here. Just choose the default like this. Just press enter. Everything is good. Package.json is here. Now don't look at that. So entry point is index.js. So create index.js in here. I think index.js is, so move into the Node.js folder. Now good. So index.js. So we are making a basic Node.js example to compute the perimeter and the area rectangle. Okay. So a basic Node.js example to compute the perimeter and the area of rectangle. So how we can do that is okay. So first of all, we are declaring a variable. Okay, variable which is the rectangle. Rectangle, and inside of which we have the perimeter. This is the object. So perimeter has the arrow function which takes in the x and y, and which will give the perimeter. So 2 into, so we can do L and B, length and the breadth. Okay. So we can 2 into L into B like that, and comma. Again we can do the area also takes in the length and the breadth, and it will do like area is length into breadth, which is L into B. So save that, which is good. Now there is a function which is the result keyword. So function rectangle. So rectangle, what is done is takes L comma B, and so console.log rectangle with L is equals to so then the length and Now it is good. The rectangle with the L is equals to L is equals to that. This is good. So the rectangle, the length, and will be in this length, and breadth will be in this length. And if the length is less than or equal to 0, or breadth is greater than or equal to less than or equal to 0, console.log error rectangle length and breadth should be greater than 0. So again we will be assigning the L is equals to plus L plus and then inside of this comma and B is equals to comma plus B. So console.log error length should be length and breadth should be greater than 0. L is equals to L and breadth is equals to breadth in here. So else as console.log so else you can print this with the formula. Okay, so now we are calling this function using this variable. So I am making these small 2, so I'm replacing control F, so we can edit find control S. So find this with this. Good. No, that is not. That should be replaced So rectangle everything, so error plus L. So I'm copying this control console log. So now this is good. If error and this else, it will count area of this, and this will call upon these functions, and in the area and parameter. So you can switch between this also. Okay, you do not need here one comma, just so copy everything from here to here, copy Ctrl S, and again paste it. So now this is good. This is the, we do not need in here. So rectangle with this will be always printed, console log this, and else this else should be here, if and else, which is good. 1.8, everything is good. Now running the command below, which is node index.js. So the first one, the area, the rectangle 1 and 8, area of rectangle is 8. Why? 8 times 1 8, and 8 times 8 and 2. So this is the one, this is the second one, and this is the error, which is good, which is the best. Nice. So this has npm start. Why? Because you can do add the script like start to be node index.js, comma, and now npm start. Now it is good. So this was the all about that. We are adding this. So we are doing this as Node.js full like that. Node.js like that. So getting that, which is good. Now nothing is in here. So there is not a readme file. So let's do something. So this is how we have everything set up. Our Git has been full and we have no changes. Now we are good. So I'm in my Streamlab. My next monitor is not working. So 1 hour 41 minutes. So everything good. So see, we have covered this tutorial type of thing. Now we'll be doing other sessions as well as I come up with another